I'm taking back the crown. I'm all dressed up and naked. I see what's mine and take it. Oh yeah, the crown. So close I can taste it. I see what's mine and take it. Oh yeah.
Yo, what is going on, guys? It's time for another exciting review of My Hero Academia Season 2, Episode 13 review. The day has come! Yeah! Do. Alright, man. Alright, so this week's episode of My Hero Academia. So basically, it's a very simple episode with a very simple concept, and honestly, this is more of a chilled episode than anything else. Well, not really like chilled, but not only that, but it is a very important episode as well, because these will be the nicknames that the characters that we're going to get to know are basically going to have for maybe not, hopefully for the rest of their lives as their hero nicknames. So that's basically what it's going to be. So we basically get the review. So basically, Mr. Izawa gave them an assignment saying, okay, you have to choose your code names, because as a hero, you have to have your superhero code name. You can't just say your regular name, because that's more like, you know, saying your identity and whatnot. So yeah, so honestly, you're just going to be giving your identity away, and it's just like, you know, hey, just don't use your regular name. You gotta have something that people will remember you by. Like, yeah, just been making it all lame and shit. You gotta have like a really cool spadass name that also fits your personality, you know, your quirk, etc, etc. So yeah, so we basically got that. So let's just get to the main important ones. Bakugo, of course, is still taking this night because it says demon explosion murder. Or some stupid shit like that. I forget, but it's like, and then what's her face? Shit. Midnight? Yeah, Midnight. That was her name, Midnight. So Midnight's like, nah, way too violent. It sounds more like a villain, and you gotta come up with something better. And Bakugo, of course, getting, you know, excuse me. Of course, it's basically, you know, way too violent. Makes it sound too, you know, like a villain, and not very. Yeah, not really anything in that hero regard. But I really did like Sue. I actually liked Sue's actual name, Fropper. It was so cute. I like that name, but it actually fits her though. It's nice and it's cute because it actually fits her because she's a frog. It's an adorable name. I like it. So Froppy. Froppo. I like the name Froppy. That was really cool. But I love Kirishima the Red Riot. Okay. I'm getting way too hyped because y'all anime fans do not know about the awesomeness of the Red Riot, and because of this, basically he was inspired. He was inspired by a hero, which is inspiration to Crimson Riot. Yeah, Crimson Riot. Yeah, that was it. The inspiration of what he chose to name as a hero. He looks up and he wants to represent, which is Crimson Riot. Oh my god. Oh, the manga right now. Yeah. Okay. I'll stop getting a little bit too hyped because obviously Kirishima is making gains right now in the fucking manga right now. So I'm really, but that's not the way further. Season 4, maybe? I don't know. Depending how far I'm gonna go with this, but yeah, maybe. But anyways, though, when it comes to that, so we got Kirishima's name, the Red Riot. Tenya's just gonna keep his name because his brother at first wanted him to change his name to what he represents. He wanted to take his name, but he's like, no, I'd rather use my own name. And then Midnight's like, that's it? Really? Just gonna use your own name? And he's like, yeah. And then of course, Midoriya did the same thing, and he actually chose it like the name Deku because someone like Uraka told her, like, well, you know, it could also mean something, could be the name of a hero, and that's exactly what Midoriya got the inspiration to use Deku as his hero name. Speaking of Uchako actually chose Uravity, which makes sense because of, you know, as a gravity, and I don't know. I mean, but you know, her gravity type abilities, you know, kind of make sense for that name. So yeah, so we have that. We have like other ones too. Like I know we had and then we have Momo, which for her I think it's the everything hero. Yeah, I think it's like the everything hero. Oh, and Zero, which I think was the tape hero something, I forget. Jiro's for her, I think it was the earphone jack hero something. I forget her name. Just leave it down in the comments below. I don't remember exactly all these hero names. Sorry, it's just been a while, especially since I read this in the manga too. So it has been a pretty long time. Kaminari was something else. I forget. I know Koda was like the pet hero or some weird lame shit like that. I know the alien queen was Ashido. Yeah, Ashido was the everything queen, and Hayama was like, I can't seem to something wink. I fucking forget, man. I know Todoroki used his first full name, which is Shoto. He already is using his first full name, which I guess he didn't really basically thought of it at the time. So yeah, you know, there's that. Oh, Tokiyami's I really like though. I believe his name was the Shadow. Yeah, the Shadow Hero. Yes, of course, Shadow Boys. So it actually makes sense. And then of course we have Ujiro. You know, the tail is the tail martial artist, which I believe yeah, like Tailman. That's what it was. It was Tailman. I think he called it from Tailman the martial artist hero, which I think that's pretty much what it was. Yeah, so that was that. So basically, you know, we got all the hero names, you know, or most of them going down. I do apologize if I forgot one particularly, but yeah. And it's kind of weird how, like, back in the day they showed a flashback, and Mr. Izawa is just like, he doesn't give a shit. And then, he really doesn't. And we see Mike, he's like, yo, how about we give you the name Eraserhead? And he's like, alright, whatever, I don't give a fuck. It's like, now he fucking regrets it a little bit. Shit. So that's really crazy. So now we have millions. Now we have pretty much the Class 1A are assigned. Now since they got their nicknames, they are now going to work with some hero agencies for some very professional heroes. Of course, Todoroki is going to be working, you know, with his dad pretty much. Yeah, he's going to be working with his dad, you know, as usual, you know, related to the family. Of course, we have Tenya, which I believe is going to go through the same mechanisms as his brother. Uchako, I kind of forget, though. I think he's training, like, with the gun hero. Like, the gun hero, I fucking forget his name. Like, he's that... Gunhead. Yeah, that was his name. Gunhead. I think it was Gunhead. Yeah, I think because even though she does use her powers only for rescuing, she says no, she wants to do more than that. She wants to technically use it for offense as well, especially during her fight with Bakugo. So it makes sense. So getting all those aside, I don't think we got too much review for the other ones, but the main focus here is on Midoriya got. Midoriya got somebody that All Might himself has trained under before, and that was passed on to this person that's going to be spending the time with Midoriya for the weekend, and that is Grand Torino. Granddad! Well, oh yeah, this is definitely Granddad material. Grand Torino, the grandest of all dads. Yes, this guy. Oh man, oh, they got introduced to him at the very end of the episode when I saw him there. So we got introduced to him at the very end of the episode. So he's just like, and then he's just like he's like underground and shit. And he's like, and then you see him. It's like it looks like blood, but maybe it's probably not blood. I don't know what the fuck it is, but who knows? He's just sitting there on the ground. Midoriya's like, oh my god, he's dead. It's like, no, I'm alive. It's like, oh my god, he's still alive. So that was actually pretty funny. So overall, yeah, when it comes to this episode, it was just more relaxed, but also really important too, because we actually do get to know more about the hero names, like etc. You know, the importance of the code names, etc. So overall, the episode was just okay plus, you know, at best. So it was okay. So mainly the episode was okay. So I'm gonna give this episode a 3 out of 5. Not really a lot of shit to talk about besides the nicknames that we got. So basically, you know, it was okay. So it was an okay episode. I enjoyed it. I thought it was okay. Nothing really too extreme, but it is important to know that we did get what their nicknames or their hero names that they're actually going to be choosing, and maybe they'll probably get stuck with that for a really good while. So until then, that's basically it. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below of this week's episode of My Hero Academia Season 2 Episode 13. I'll see you guys next week for Episode 14. I don't know, are they going to have a brand new opening next week? Because we are entering a new arc. So I'm going to assume we're going to have a new opening by next week. Hopefully, maybe. And also, to you manga folks, I will see you guys for the latest chapter live reaction / review during that Thursday. Don't forget to also follow my online plugins, my social media, and also my gamer tags as well. So, peace, soul, love, chicken grease, and the sky is the limit. Anime manga fans, keep supporting what you read and what you watch. And go beyond plus ultra!